This is your TLDR guide to the community day for February. So this is a new thing. We're going to do a very quick TLDR version of Community Day because there's a lot of in-depth guides out there now. So before I go the other way, flip it over. So if you ain't got much time, this is the one to watch. So this Community Day is on Sunday the 23rd. Sunday, not Saturday. It will start at 11 AM to 2 PM local time. So the type is Wild Encounters as well as Fortress tasks. So wild spawns will include oddities to page spawns. So Doxy, Leprechaun, Urkling and Horned Serpent. I have lots of Horned Serpents, but many of you don't. Portmanteaus. Special 2k portmanteaus with Horned Serpent eggs, as well as the fortresses. Potions. Tonic for trace detection is the potion of choice for this one. There are increased ingredients on the map. The brewing time has been reduced to 1 hour. Master Notes will reduce this to half an hour. The tonic itself has changed. It will only last 15 minutes, but you'll still get the same spawns, which I believe is 10. The fortress challenges, so Tower Chamber V or above. If you use Oddities Runestones, you'll be guaranteed a Horned Serpent egg. Guaranteed a Horned Serpent egg. Personally, more importantly, any other runestone, Tower Chamber V, 5 or above, will guarantee a foundable for your registry. Now that's what I'm mostly interested in, because I am way behind on those. And other things, spell energy will be available on the map, and landmarks will be turned off so you can play in parks, etc. There is a free store pack of 4 Angel Trumpets, 6 Baneberries, 4 Bulbadox Juice, 2 Rampant Horns, and 25 spell energy. There is a Community Day bundle for 420 gold, saving you 100 gold in total. So that's 5 Oddities level 4 runestones, 5 Oddities level 3 runestones, 5 Potent Extimulos, and 5 healing potions. We also have a set of tasks. So, return 5 Doxy Foundables for 2 Snowdrops, return 15 Leprechaun Foundables for 2 Unicorn Hair, return 10 Urkling Foundables for 2 Hermit Crab Shells, return 5 Horned Serpent Foundables for 2 Powder Dragon Claw, use 3 Oddities Runestones for 2 Wormwood, and use 2 Tonic for Taste Detection Potions for 1 Potent Extimulo. So most of those are ingredients for the potion, the Tonic Trace Detection. Rewards though for completing the tasks. 3 spellbooks, 10 gold, and 200 Wizarding XP. Very nice. So that's the event in a nutshell. Here are some tips. Brew Trace Detection Tonic in advance. You actually need 12 to cover the entire event, but do your best. As a minimum, have 2 for the tasks. Spell energy on the map wasn't in huge supply last time with this. Be sure to find a cluster of inns if possible, 2 or 3. I know it's very hard in suburbia to do that, but hopefully you get a little spot you can find. With fortresses, you need to make a choice. If you are doing alright on the serpent eggs, then definitely grind those other foundables. In fact, I don't have many serpent eggs, but I'm still very tempted to grind the other foundables and just get the portmanteaus for the serpent eggs. So basically you have a choice for serpent eggs. Either do the fortresses or do the portkeys. So if you don't have a fortress in your area, pick up the portkeys, forget the fortress. Next tip, ensure your potion queue is empty before the event starts. You can also remember at the last minute, just before the event is about to end, rush that last potion and drop one in to get the last one done nice and quickly, as they will continue to brew at that fast speed even when the event is over, providing you start them before it ends. So don't forget to also brew Brain Elixir to give you the extra XP boost, but this is kind of secondary to Tonic for Trace Detection if you're really grinding hard for those Oddity 2 pages. Spend some time finding a nice spot. With a few inns is very helpful when with surroundings which are suitable to your current weather conditions. For us it's cold and wintry, so somewhere nice would be nice. I've got a Starbucks in particular that I could use. So yes, find a suitable location. And think about your fortress encounters. Do you need the Oddities 2 page that badly, or is the rest of your registry in dire need for those fortress foundables? Remember, you can always pick up portmanteaus and just walk them at a later date. And also don't forget your battery pack. I'm lucky enough to have a P20 Pro, which somehow seems to be able to play the game for hours without running out of battery. But yes, if you're going to play for the whole 3 hours, even a P20 Pro might struggle. So opinions. So it's very interesting the way this one is put together, because you can either do fortresses or the eggs, or both. But you can actually have a choice. You don't have to do fortresses to get the eggs. You can just take the portmanteaus. So if you're in a suburban area, in that case, if you don't have a fortress around, just pick up the eggs. The most difficult decision to make with the portmanteaus is whether to use silver keys or not. Because yes, you could use the silver keys, but remember, we have a brilliant event coming up. Personally, I mostly need the doxies and the eggs. I'm pretty sure everyone needs the doxies. So what I might do, I might just grind the fortress for the normal registry stuff, and then keep an eye on what's going on and spawning around me. So just nip in and nip out between fortress runs. Just keep hammering my normal registry, And if Doxy get to a level where it looks like it could prestige, and then I can just hammer the oddities runestones. What I'll do is while hitting this fortress, I'll keep up the tonic for trace detection, and then just keep hoovering up the foundables in between. I do have a couple of inns nearby my fortress that I have to walk up and down for them, but hopefully that should be enough to keep my energy going. I also have a full stack pretty much of unopened portmanteaus, so I'll whack on my brain elixir, open up all of those at the beginning of the event, and then top up as many as I dare before the brilliant event starts, and then I can just walk them off. I should be able to take up all 10 slots and at least walk off 5 of them by the time the brilliant event starts. I don't have the goal for the community day bundle, but with all the spawns and tonic for trace detection producing the amount of traces it's actually going to produce, probably don't need it. The amount of runestones you're going to get from collecting all these oddities should be more than what you're going to get in that bundle. And the tasks rewards are rather on the lame side, as in the individual rewards. They're just ingredients, which I can find pretty much every day, apart from the hermit crab shells. But the reward for completing all the tasks is very nice indeed, with those 3 red books and 10 gold, which is quite nice. That's a whole day's worth of gold, you know. So hopefully this quick guide is very helpful to you. I'm going to try and do these for all events. So a lot of other wutubers are doing like long in-depth guides as well. But I'm going to do a nice TLDR if you haven't got much time and you just want to get some tips. So brush up on your spells, get your ones ready, Wizards Night.